Hey, what's up? This is your girl, Bree Love, and you are now tuned in to Clayton State Internet Radio, Motivational Mondays. I have my partner in here today. What's up? Let them know who you are.
What's going on, everybody? This is Jameson Davis coming from you all the way from Clayton State University.
Yeah. So we in here today. It's rainy outside, but, we are here and ready to talk to the people, to let them know that it's Monday and it's rainy, but you have to stay motivated throughout the week. A lot of people aren't big fans of Monday. I was just talking to a friend of mine yesterday who is not a big fan of Mondays, but hey, it's the start of the week. A lot of great things happen at the beginning, so I'm all for pressing through it. What about you, Jameson?
Always. You always got to press on. You can't let nothing hold you back or let nothing stop you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whatever situation that you come in front of, it's all designed to test you, just like we in school, just to see if you're going to get past the test. So you got to keep pressing on and, get on with the get on so you can press on. You know what I'm saying? Right.
So that brings us to our topic for today, which is pressing on. So I have a few scenarios for you all. When I thought about pressing on, that's a daily thing that everybody has to encounter. There are times where we want to quit and we want to stop doing things, but we have to keep going. So I thought about how if you're playing basketball, I used to play basketball, I was point guard, if that's at all believable. But I used to play basketball, and I thought about how in a basketball game, if you're going through the motions of a fast break and you're on defense and you get the ball and you get a steal or whatever, you go down court and you shoot a layup, you go for the layup, but you miss the layup. So pressing on, you don't say, "Coach, take me out the game, I missed the layup." You keep going. You don't go to the locker room immediately after missing that layup and throw your jersey on the floor or whatever. You keep going. That's just how it's designed. You're not going to quit in the middle of the game. So I thought about that scenario. So I kept thinking. And I thought about how growing up, I would go to my grandma's house or my auntie's house or a friend's house, and it would be time for us to eat dinner. And we have options, one main entree for, dinner or whatever. And if we didn't like it, we may have pushed whatever it was on the plate to the side, but we still ate whatever it was that was on the plate because that was our only option. So in life, you're given one plate. That's your life. You're given one life. And the bad things that may be in your way, you have to push it to the side and keep going. You have to press on because you only get one life to live. So, does that make sense to you?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. You really can't worry about the wrong things. You know what I'm saying? You can't worry about things that's going sour for you. I totally believe that you got to have a mental block shield prepared for that.
Right.
And you got to just keep pressing on like we saying, because if you let little stuff stop you, you'll never be able to conquer or achieve the goal or whatever it is that you're trying to achieve because you're letting stuff stop you. So what you have to do is you have to press on so you can be able to accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish.
Right. And also with pressing on, I know a lot of people don't like to do things with what they will get in return in mind. They don't like to do things for what they'll benefit from it. But sometimes that is what gets you through. So, Jameson, do you go to the gym? You work out?
Yeah, I go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? I go to the gym. I need to go a little bit more, though, but I'm going.
We're going to keep it 100
but, yeah, we're going to keep it 100. We ain't going to false advertise. So, I totally feel like when you're in the weight room, sometimes you could, especially for the males and also for the females, too, that, when you lifting weights and, you try to put the big weight on there, you try to lift it, sometimes it can get a little bit challenging once you increase the weight that you normally don't lift. So that's just like with obstacles in your life, when you're going through trials and tribulations, when you have things going on in your life that you're not used to, sometimes it can get hard just as the weight in the weight room. Y'all get what I'm saying?
I get what
so
you're saying.
What you have to do is sometimes you got to have support, sometimes, especially when you in a weight room and you lifting the bar up, and it starts to struggle, you have to, receive help, and help could
somebody has to be in there to spot you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So sometimes you have to get spotted in life to be able to go to the next level, or to get to where you're trying to go. So what that means is you might have to talk to somebody to help you, in a particular area where you might need help in,
right?
Or if it's like relationship problems,
right?
If it's like
wise counsel, seek wise counsel,
exactly.
guys.
Mm-hmm. If you dealing, trying to lose weight, talk to somebody about helping you to lose weight or to get bigger. So things are like that. So I'm trying to connect the dots with the weight room and also life perspective.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So again, on what you were saying though, I'm all about having a good support system. I know a lot of people are prideful, but thank God that that's not one of the characteristics that I've ever had. I do not mind asking for help. Mm-hmm. I don't mind, especially if I know people who are studying things. I don't mind asking them for help if their expertise in that area. You will get a phone call or a text message from me. I joke around all the time with my church family back in Warner Robins because there are different people, right? Yeah, 478 Warner Robins.
Okay.
Here. Yeah, but there are different people within the church body who, they study different things. There's a broad group of careers within the body of Hebron, my church. So I take advantage of that, like you said, if you're in the gym, you might need somebody to spot you. Yeah, I'm going to hit up somebody who may be interested in training people. I have someone that I can contact about meal plans. My goddad, he helps me with my technical issues with my computer. So he's real tech savvy. We have some photographers, videographers, all of that. So don't ever get discouraged along the way, because there are people that you can contact. And also with being in the gym, going back to thinking about what you may get from it, that may get you through. So if you're in the gym and you're working out and you're struggling to lift the bar, or you're struggling to run that last few minutes on the treadmill, think about the beach body that you may gain from that. Think about when you go on vacation and you want to go out there with your two-piece on, or guys, y'all want to go out there with your swimming trunks on with no shirt or whatever. Just think about what the end result may be. So that's what I was thinking about in the gym. These are real life situations that people are going through every day. So press on in the gym. What about in the classroom? That's pretty tough. I'm on my last semester, and man, I'm thinking about what's to come. That's what keeps me going, what I want to do and how I want to do it, how I want to get it done. That's what keeps me saying it's hard. Yeah. I mean,
I
college student.
Yeah, I totally agree. I go through obstacles too. I totally believe, my philosophy on it, and really my preference on it, is that, I'm not really a school typical type of dude. So I'm not really like book smart, as you say. But what I also think about when it gets kind of tough in the classroom with studying or a test or, whatever the situation is I try to focus on what she said is what I'm trying to do. So I know what I'm trying to do as a career-wise, and I know what I'm trying to accomplish. So I kind of look at that on my vision board to keep me inspired, so I can motivate myself to say, look, I know it's tough, but if I can just focus on this one assignment,
right,
and get this good,
gotta stay focused.
You know what I'm saying? Get this good grade that I'm not gonna be tripping. You know what I'm saying? I know it might be unnecessary to do this because I'm not gonna be doing this in the career. We got classes like that.
Right.
But if you just focus on what you're trying to do, if you got children, or if you doing this for your mom, your dad, or somebody that might pass away in your family, I don't know. But whatever it is that inspires you to get up to be able to do it, you got to think about that when the going gets tough, so you can press on. Come on,
man, stay with us. We really trying to go somewhere with this if y'all listening. Hey. But so in the classroom, when thinking about pressing on, or when struggling to press on, think about the big picture. So think career goals, think degree, think family, think whatever it is that may keep you going throughout the regular day, the normal days. Think about that when it gets hard, so that you can press on. So that goes to our next point, at work. Now, I'm a student assistant and I love my job, but I get to see the old heads in the office. Ooh. I like to see them press on. Yeah, because they deal with a lot of things that, as a student assistant, I don't have to really deal with those things, but they deal with a lot of things that would keep most people from clocking in or showing up every day. So it's cool to see and to hear what they have to say about how they keep it going. And basically, it boils down to they think about their families and their money and vacation time. They think about the big picture, the things that they may benefit, which a lot of people refrain from thinking about what they may get from things. But they think about that to keep them going. So, do you work? Do you have a job?
I have a job. You know, I most people, when I tell people my schedule, you know what I'm saying, they like, ooh, I don't know how you do that.
Right.
But
balance.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I work as an optical technician. You know, I like cut lenses that go inside eyewear. So it's a pretty cool job, you know, while you're in school or whatnot. And I pretty much, you know, I work from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. And what I really focus on, or what I take away from
That's hard right there.
Yeah.
6 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Yeah.
I'm still sleeping at 6 a.m.
So I have to get up at least 4 a.m., you know, to be able to get there on time.
Right.
On time. What I'm saying? But what I try to focus on, because I used to complain. I'm human, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But, I complain a lot, too. I'm trying to get better.
Yeah,
but, hey,
definitely.
It is what it is. I'm going to keep it real. Motivational Mondays.
Yeah, we got to keep it real.
Yeah,
we got to keep it real. But one of the things that I do when I go to work, and it's like, man, you know, it's too much on my mind, and you there all day, every weekend. You know, I work Friday through Sunday only, and you know, I'm there all day.
Right.
I just try to focus on, again, like, where I'm going to be at in the next 2 years, where I'm going to be at in the next 5 years.
The big picture.
You know, I just try to focus on the positive things to get me through the negative times. That kind of makes sense, because it's like I can't really do anything right now. I can't quit my job right now, right? I need that steady income coming in until I actually figure out what I want to do. So basically, I want to do, is to be an entrepreneur to where I don't have to work for nobody.
Right.
So I can be able to create a legacy for my family, also create a check for my mom. You know, we paying bills, you know, in a couple of years. And, you know, that's what I think about. And that's what gets me excited, to be able to think about my dream while I'm at work.
Right.
So, you know, then again, it's just about pressing on. And when you thinking kind of negative, just kind of, you know, think about some great time. Think about some vacations. Think about some things.
Or what you may learn from the situation.
Yeah.
A lot of people learn things at work.
Yeah.
You know?
That's too. I learn from people. You know, I learn from people. So I learn from, you know, bad people, and I learn from good people. So you can learn from people.
Yeah. So at work, as well as in the classroom, as well as the hardest one for me, in the gym, pressing on. You have to just think about what's to come. So in the gym, think about that beach body. In the classroom, think about that degree or those career goals that you may have written down a while ago.
You will get that dream job.
Right. And at work, just think about the benefits of it. Think about vacation. Think about pressing on throughout the week so that you can provide
Dubai,
whatever your kids may want,
Miami,
or whatever you may want. So last but not least, you know, I had to take them to church. In ministry, why you should press on at church. Think about the breakthrough that you will get from, you know, doing that dance or singing that song, that praise and worship. Think about what will happen if you just press forward, keep going. So, I mean, are you a regular at church? Do you go to church?
I work you know, Friday through Sunday.
Right.
Right.
But you get the gist of it.
Yeah. I'm not able to go to church as much as I you
Yeah.
know, would like to, but I'm still connected to, you know, who I pray to, who I believe in. And so that's what matters, and you know, the person that I talk to and who I truly believe in knows my situation. So, you know, who to anybody else what they believe in, you know, whatever it is that, you know, you do, just make sure, you know, you continue to keep doing what you need to do and keep pressing forward for what you do.
Pressing on, because that's what you got to do. So I have a scripture that goes with this.
Okay, let's hear it.
And it's Philippians 3:14. It says, "Press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling in Jesus Christ." So, Motivational Mondays, guys. Thank you, Jamerson, for coming in today. It was real quick.
Thank you.
Let the people know that they should keep their eyes on the prize. And don't just do things because you'll benefit from it, but do it because it's the right thing. And also keep that in mind if you have to keep you at the right